Have you ever heard of the Khazarim?
Yes.
Okay, and the theory is that Ashkenazi people are from that group. And do you know anything about it? And what do you think?
I don't really know a lot about it, only from a TV show, which was Avi Peter's show. I just looked
It was a comedy. They were making fun of it, right?
Fun of it, fun of him. It was. I was looking at it in Wikipedia, but I didn't really find something useful.
Okay.
I don't have a specific.
Well, the theory is that they're a group that came from Russia and Turkey, and that Ashkenazi Jews came from them, and therefore Ashkenazi Jews don't actually come from here.
Oh no, I don't think that's. I don't know that theory, but maybe it's my ignorance. I'm not sure. But Ashkenazi refers to every Jew who is from the east of Europe, Eastern Europe. So it's not specifically from Russia. Most of the Jews came from Spain. This is what I know, and some of them are Ashkenazi as well. I don't know if it answers your question.
Have you heard of the group called in Hebrew, Khazarim?
Khazars, I don't know so much about it, but I heard it's like another part in Russian or something like that.
It's a group of Russians and Turkish people who converted to Judaism 1,000 years ago, and they. The theory is, according to some people, that they are Ashkenazi Jews of today, and so Ashkenazi Jews don't have any right to this place.
I don't know so much about it, so I cannot tell you anything.
Yes.
Have you heard of the Khazarim?
Yeah, that's us. That's me, actually.
Okay, so what is your... this is a question that comes from outside of Israel. What is your opinion about the theory that Ashkenazim came from Khazarim?
It seems relevant. It's quite obvious that white Jewish people, Ashkenazim from Europe, are not genetically, as much as I can tell, I'm not an expert, but they don't look the same like Arab Jews, people that came from Arab countries, and Ethiopians. I don't think there's a lot of, there may be some genetic relations, but there's a lot of genetic differences, and any theory that says that we're not genetically come from the same ancestors makes sense to me. On the other hand, it doesn't make any difference to me, because I don't really care where I come from. The main problem, the main issue for me is where are we going? And when I say we, it's the workers.
Okay, yeah, that's a socialist.
Yeah.
Understood. No, because this question came, well, you can link it to politics, it's okay. But the question actually was about, because in the Muslim Arab world, they say if Ashkenazi Jews really came from the Khazars, Khazarim, if they came from that, and because they believe that all Israelis are Ashkenazi Jews, does that mean that none of us should be here?
Well, it doesn't mean, for me, people are here. I was born here. I have nowhere else to go. I think people that are here have the right to be here. Principally, I support any person's right to live anywhere he wants. Palestinians were not here always. Jews were not always here. No one was always here. And every people have the right to live peacefully, and it is possible to live harmoniously together. But there are certain forces, certain interests that are against it, and we have to fight them together. Jews, Arabs, whatever. We can all live together. There's not. It's a conflict. It's a real conflict, but it can be solved on the basis of workers' power and negotiation and dialogue. I think I really it's for right-wing Islam and a lot of Palestinians. They have to understand that I have nowhere to go. I have no other citizenship. No one would take me. I don't think, on the other hand, that Palestinians have to pay the price for Holocaust. It's not their fault. They did not do it, and they should not pay the price. And settlements are a crime. As opposed to what Sheli Yachimowicz says, settlements are a crime, and especially the ones inside Hebron, the ones that are ideologically there and are straightforward. They're very obvious about what they want to do. They want to deprive the Palestinians from their rights to the peace and the prosperity, and we have to fight this. We have to fight the occupation.
Perfect. Have you ever heard of the... What do you say it again? Khazarim.
Yeah,
Okay, so you've heard of that group?
yeah. They've been converted to, the king converted to Judaism.
That's right. So the question is, do you think that Ashkenazi Jews come from the Khazarim?
Some of them, but it doesn't matter because everybody nowadays is a mixture of many races and ethnic groups. None, like the real Judaism, the real sons of Israel are very far back in history, so everybody got a different bloodline.
Okay. So you don't think it impacts or has any effect on the fact that we live here? Meaning if you came from the Khazarim, you weren't technically from this Jewish line. You don't think it means anything?
I don't really think it should be like one day the world like can be more global for everybody. But nowadays like what do you mean like the rule of how do it called Chok HaShavut?
No, I'm actually because people in the Muslim world they talk about this that if Ashkenazi Jews come from the Khazarim, so they're not actually related to the original Jews who were here. Therefore, they have no right to this
But
land.
I guess that after they came in touch with other Jewish person, it all been mixed, and there's no like 100% Khazarian Jew or whatever. Also, it's more of a spiritual thing. You know, it's not only a blood. Like Judaism is not a race. Like in Germany, the Nazis wanted us to think. Like Judaism is it's a religion, it's a nation, a way of life, you know, like more of it. So it doesn't really matter. And actually, I don't know who are the real Jewish, like from the biblical days. Maybe they were looking very different. You know, like actually in the Mediterranean area, I guess they were black, probably. Very modern.
But do you think you're related to them as a Jew?
Yeah, I think my mother was born in Iraq, so she's from Babylon, which was like I think the most old Jewish communities are in Ethiopia, Yemen, and I guess also the Iraqi Jewish. They are originally ethnically related to the real Jewish. Ironically, they getting here aflaya, like
Discrimination.
discriminated. Yeah. But they're the real Jews.
But okay, have you ever heard of the theory of the Khazarim, the Khazars? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, what? You've heard of it? Sorry, I have to go like this.
Sorry.
Okay. The theory is that there was a group, a kingdom 1,000 years ago, that converted to Judaism in Turkey, Russia, somewhere around there, and that they are the Ashkenazim of today are those people, which means that the Ashkenazi Jews never came from here. That's the idea. So have you ever heard of it, and what do you think?
I never heard of it, but it's true. Ashkenazi Jews didn't come from Israel.
Okay, so where did the Ashkenazi Jews come from?
From East Europe.
But Ashkenazi Jews feel that they came from here before, no?
The ancestors. But,
Or do you personally not agree? שמעת פעם על התיאוריה של Khazars, שזה שבט של טורקים ברוסיה, חזקסטן, שהם השורשים של האשכנזים. There is a theory that Ashkenazi Jews come from a group called the Khazars, who are a Turkic people who lived in like Russia, northern Turkey. And that's Ashkenazi Jews are actually not related to the Middle East, they're related to Turkish people. Have you ever heard this?
No, never heard of that.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, if you look at the the kind of whole theory that Jewish people are a race. So on one hand, I guess you can kind of, there's some like genetic similarities between like all Jews, like there's kind of Jewish genes and there's Jewish maybe like diseases which are like inherited. But on the other hand, if you look at the physical appearance, which is like so varied in Israelis, then the whole argument that like Jews are a kind of insular race which never kind of mixed with other people, it doesn't really hold up. So I guess whoever was in Europe just had a good time. Had a good time with other people in Europe, and the rest goes for other countries. So everybody's mixed anyways, so it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Have you ever heard of the theory of the Khazars? That the Khazars were a group who converted to Judaism about 1,000 years ago in what's today part of Russia and Kazakhstan, and the theory was, although there's no scientific proof, that they are the Ashkenazi Jews of today. Have you ever heard of this?
Not really.
Okay. Have you ever heard of the theory of the Khuzarim?
Khuzarim?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, you never heard of it?
No.
Okay, they were a group of Turkish or Russian, it was a kingdom that they converted to Judaism.
All right.
You ever heard of it?
No, I never, but you can...
Okay. Well, the idea was that they converted to Judaism, and there's a theory by some people that the Ashkenazim of today are those people.
All right.
So there's no, basically there's no connection between Ashkenazim and this land.
There is no connection?
Yeah, according to the people who believe the theory.
All right. I don't think it's true.
Okay.
I think all of us Israelis that come from all over the world, they came from our land fathers that lives here in the Bible, Bible period, and after the Gola and
the expulsion.
I don't think there is a lot of everybody wants to be Jewish. I think we are the I would say the Am HaNivchar,
the chosen people.
The chosen people.
Okay. What does that mean, the chosen people?
That we need to lead all the worlds, all the people in the world, entire world, to be a good people and to have a good life.
Okay.
This is why God chose us.
Okay. Does the chosen people mean that Jews are better, or?
I don't think we're better. I think we need to lead the other nations to be a good people.
And are we doing that?
And create a better world. I don't know if this is the theory. I believe in God, but I'm Jewish, so I love being Jewish.
שמעת על הקבוצות או התיאוריה של הקייזרים, שזה היה קבוצות של טורקים שגרו בחלק מרוסיה או אירופה, שהם התגיירו להיות יהודים, והתיאוריה שהאשכנזים של היום זה הם, זה לא היהודים המקוריים של הארץ הזאת. שמעת על התיאוריה הזאת?
שמעתי על התיאוריה הזאת, תזכירי את השם?
Khazars באנגלית.
אז היא אומרת בעצם שהיהודים שכאן הם כאילו לא יהודים האמיתיים.
זה מה שהרבה בעולם המוסלמי והערבי, זה מה שהם אומרים.
אבל זה לא...
תיאוריה שלהם?
זה לא הגיוני.
למה?
לא, זה לא הגיוני, כי היהדות באה מכל רחבי אירופה, יהדות ספרד, יהדות מצרים, המשפחה שלי גם. אני השילוב האולטימטיבי של מזרח תיכון חדש, יש שורשים גם מרוסיה, גם מהקפקז, גם מטורקיה, והחצי השני זה פולנים שעברו למצרים, היו יהדות במצרים גם, וכולם השתלבו כאן. והיו יהודים בכל רחבי אירופה. וגם, בכלל, כל הסיפור של גירוש ספרד, שהם הגיעו מספרד לאימפריה העות'מאנית, לטורקיה. אז השורשים היו all over, אז התיאוריה הזאת היא לא...
אבל
משתלמת עם המציאות.
אוקיי, אבל בקשר לאשכנזים עצמם, מה אתה חושב על התיאוריה? אתה חושב שזה הגיוני, שזה יכול להיות, ואם זה מאיים על הקשרים שלנו, של הארץ הזאת?
אני חושב שגם אם היו יש איזו קבוצה אתנית שכאילו, שרואה את עצמה כיהודים אמיתיים, אבל אי אפשר להכליל את זה, כלומר, היו קבוצות מאוד מגובשות בכל רחבי אירופה שראו את עצמם כיהודים עם זיקה למולדת ומסורת ארוכה שנים, כמו אפילו כל הישיבות האלה בפולין או בליטא, שזה אלפי שנים. אז אי אפשר לנתק את הקשר הזה, כי זה הכל רשום, מתועד ומסורת של משפחות של שנים. אז התיאוריה הזאת לא נכונה פשוט.